Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Then I say I don't sing. You know, I keep asking the goddess to give me a singing voice. And now I got it on my head that I need to learn how to sing. Like proper singing. I don't know how to do it, but I will do it. I'll find a way. There's always something going in my head. Something new I have to learn, something new I have to do, something new that I can be good at it and then share how I did it. There's always something going on my head, and the newest thing is singing. So don't be surprised if one of these days I tell you, like, I learned how to sing. You know. Hello, Richard. Welcome to the coffee break. No more crying, I promise. I was crying yesterday with the Mayawel class, and Richard was there. That's why I'm like, I'm not gonna be crying, I promise. I don't know. I might cry. I don't know. You know. And then, of course, I have this idea of let me put up a photo with me and a bottle of tequila. I could only have one shot. My body was like, no, you're not drinking. Um, the less you drink, the less your body accepts it, and you know. I haven't read the cards yet. No, I just started. I just got here. I was just talking about I want to learn how to sing. You know, Richard, I have to be like those influencers, like, oh, I'm gonna wait for people to connect, but I don't have makeup. No crying yet. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Hey, Laura, get with the program. So we have the Darkwood Tarot, the Darkwood Tarot with Sasha Graham. I always forget who illustrated it. And I think I should be also telling you who illustrated, or maybe I just tell you which tarot it is and that's it. But you know, I like to give credit to people. Anyway, enough of that. Let's see what the divine has for us today. May the goddess let us see what needs to be seen, and may that information be used for the greater good. The first one stuck to my hand, and so did the second one. Bright Dungeon. Bright Dungeon, if you only knew I had a horrible nightmare that had to do with what your name is, with a dungeon and ugh. Anyway, that is so interesting. Guys, this reading for this week is really amazing. It almost looks like a dichotomy, but it's not. Huh. So we have the Queen of Wands, right side up, and then we have the Magician reversed. Now, if you know about tarot, this feels like, how can that be possible? How can the Queen of Wands be right side up, but the Magician be reversed? What is the message? The Queen of Wands possesses natural talent. She's the Queen of Fire. She's the person that has all the power to create, to transform, to work with what is there already and to bring it aflame and to create new things, to be artistic, to be creative, to be um, transforming. Think about what you do with the fire, how you put a pan over the fire. And hi, Becky. So you put a pan over the fire, and that fire transform whatever you put on top of the pan, whether it's eggs or meat or um, beans to be refried or anything. The fire transforms that. But fire also is related to creativity. And in this case, a lot of people in the tarot community consider the Queen of Wands a very witchy card. She's like a witch. She's almost like Hecate. She's this witchy woman that creates things and charms anything and anyone. But then she's paired with a magician, and the magician is actually alchemy, transformation, etc. But the magician is also manipulation. This is so interesting. So we are being told here to make sure that we are creating, transforming, and moving accordingly to our natural talent, to our magical abilities, through our wit, through our spark, through our natural magic, through our natural light, but not abusing the power, not manipulating, not having our wit or will be over other people or things or nature, right? Is that amazing balance that we can achieve when we have a good relationship with our ego? You cannot get rid of your ego. You cannot kill your ego. You cannot be egoless. It's not natural. It's not part of life. We do, however, are responsible of having a good relationship with our ego, of recognizing our ego. Because our ego saves us from ourselves a lot of the times. A lot of times our ego helps us be the best Queen of Wands. It's having faith in yourself. It's putting yourself first. It's having that amazingly good relationship with you, your needs, your wants, and your boundaries. But without letting that ego go overflow and then manipulating. Wow, I love that we have these two cards the way they came out, because the message is so spot on, right? A lot of the times when we wake up in the morning and we are aware of our power, and not because we can, we should. Not because we can squash a spider means we have to. Take it from the person who is extremely phobic. I'm extremely insect phobic. And with spiders, I just tell them, just go away. Just go away from my space. Yes, I was thinking about that, Richard. Richard says, I love these two cards coming after the goddess class last night. It kind of resonates with that. We were talking about Mayawel and her myth and overcoming tragedies and overcoming sometimes your family of origin. It was a good class. I was very proud of our class. And fear not, if you miss the class, you can still buy it on demand. go on my link tree and find the on-demand classes, and you can order the class there. Um, but yeah, I'm amazed at this reading. I don't think I ever had a Queen of Wands and a Magician reverse together. And first I was like, that is going to be a challenge, but it's not. It's very clear. Access your power, assess your power, learn your power, learn to work with your power, but never overpowering others. That's part of living in harmony. Anyway, I do this video to also give you announcements about things that are coming and things that I'm doing. So on May 18th, we still in May, yes. May 18th, May 18th, we're gonna have the patio opening party of Mindful Baking Cafe, and I'm gonna be doing tarot readings there on Ravenswood. Mindful Baking Cafe from 1 to 5 is the patio opening party. And then on May 19th, we have the Cleansing Your Space Mexican Limpias for your home. We still have 5 tickets. Guys, we still have 5 tickets. Please buy those tickets. Please take it off my hands. There are more workshops that are coming in the future. We're going to do a Tezcatlipoca divination workshop. We're going to do a Blessing of the Water, Child Truth Liquid workshop. We're going to have more workshops coming. But right now, this Cleansing Your Space, it really is an important workshop for people to have, especially because we have lots of energies that are not ideally, yeah, there's a lot of tension in the world. So we want to make sure that our home or sanctuary is cleansed. And I kind of retracted myself from what I was going to say because I don't work from fear. I like to work from love and harmony, but the truth of the matter is that energies are not ideal right now. There's a lot of tension in the world. So you come to the Cleansing in Your Space Mexican Limpias for your home workshop. You learn how to cleanse your home, cleanse your working space, cleanse your sacred space, your altars, and then obviously how to cleanse yourself, And if you took the first workshop, this adds up on it. But if you didn't take the first workshop, this one stands alone, and you're just going to learn it in a different way. We go from big to small. Whereas in the Cleansing Yourself Mexican Limpias, it was more about just cleansing yourself and doing it with yourself and others. Anyway, let's pull an oracle. I have the Elemental Oracle today by Stacy DeMarco. Let's see what the divine has for us for this Monday. Beginnings, the moon of the east. Beginnings. Okay, let's see what east says. It's number 3. Okay, it reads, hi Cindy. It reads, worry not, a new dawn is breaking. Let go of the old and embrace the new. Flow forward without heaviness or anxiety. New ways of being are calling to you. Speak up with a clear voice. Do not resist change. This is calling me in so hard. Are you being called in by the cards today? Worry not, a new dawn is breaking. Let go of the old and embrace the new. Flow forward without heaviness or anxiety. New ways of being are calling to you. Speak up with a clear voice. Do not resist change. Do not resist change. Pair with the Queen of Fire, the Queen of Changes. And this is why I love doing what I do, my friends, because there is no way I can make this up. The cards come the way they come, and I'm just blessed that I'm so blessed to share this with you. We have thank you, Becky. Becky says, I wish I could attend your House Limpias workshop. We have a few taquizas that weekend, so I can come to Chicago, but have fun. I know you'll have a great class. Just so you know, July 28th is going to be the Tezcatlipoca Divination Workshop. So if you want to mark your calendars, July 28th, get an employee. Cindy Swim says, thank you, makes sense to me. I've been so worried, stressed because of all the changes lately. That is giving me migraines. I'm so sorry. So this is reassuring. Thank you. Thank you, Cindy, for sharing with us that these readings help. I know they help me all the time, right? Like I'm not reading for myself, but a lot of the times I'm called in gently by the cards, like, hey, pay attention to this and that. And but the first two cards on the tarot, they really are um an amazing message, I think, to everybody, you know. And then this new beginning, I mean, it's Monday. It's Monday, and we are being told to go with the flow and try not to have anxiety. And anxiety happens because we're overthinking. And I think sometimes we can tell that overthinking voice to bring you the facts. And that's when that anxiety could start going away a little bit, you know. All right, folks, let's do the Gospel of Aradia. One last oracle card for today. Hello, Romanov Maynard. I know, I still have to find out about this Indiana thing. Hey, I'm gonna go to Indiana to check the place. Maybe I call you and we meet. Anyway, the Gospel of Aradia by Stacy DeMarco, one card. Pilgrimage. Pilgrimage. I can never say this word. Pilgrimage? I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce it. But there it is. Pilgrimage. I hope it's sounding understandable enough. I don't know about you, Richard, but after yesterday's class, I feel like peaceful. It gave me a lot of peace, that class. There was like, I was crying, so I just got really moved. And after that, I feel peace. I feel calm, like something was released. Anyway, pilgrimage. Finding the solution is a journey. Cindy? Finding a solution is a journey. It might take time to solve. Whilst this negative situation will eventually pass, take action regarding it, no matter how seemingly insignificant that action may be. Time spent in nature is important to your healing. Travel with a deeper purpose. And so I walk, kissing the ground with my soul. With every step, my heart blossoms and is whole. The closer I come to the place I will finish, the longer the path seems, my old self doth diminish. Yeah. So Richard says it was a great class and very moving moments. So let me tell you something. I started walking back again um, about 2 weeks ago. And where the card here says, take action regarding it, no matter how seemingly insignificant. I'm thinking, I'm only walking a mile a day. It's not a big deal. Let's see if it works. And there are some numbers that I need to get under control, blah, blah. And then we get this card, and it's already making me, I want to cry because I'm a crier. But I was thinking about what Cindy said, right? That sometimes we get a lot of anxiety, and sometimes I'm walking and I'm thinking about my business and how to promote this and how to do that. And then I was like, Laura, you're walking and all these beautiful trees are here and the beautiful skyline of the city of Chicago. I get to see it every morning. And that brought me a little bit of calmness, you know. And then we get this card, and it's all about working with the grain, working with the grid, working with not trying to work over how things are, but working with how things are. Mind over matter, says Erica. Hi, Erica. Um, so I find very fascinating the whole reading for today. It seems like some of us were dealing with some anxiety. We're not understanding how to assess our own power, personal power. And then these cards are just telling us like, hey, it's about going with the flow. It's a new beginning. It could be scary, but we got this. One step at a time. And I was thinking, I swear to you, when I was walking this morning, I was like one foot in front of another, and just keep doing it. Because I didn't want to do it this morning. I was tired, but I did it. I did it. So, pilgrimage. Don't cry, Laura. Finding the solution is a journey. It might take time to solve, whilst this negative situation will eventually pass. Take action regarding it, no matter how seemingly insignificant that action might be. Time spent in nature is important to your healing. Travel with a deeper purpose. And here comes the spell. And so I walk, kissing the ground with my soul. With every step, my heart blossoms and is whole. The closer I come to the place I will finish, the longer the path seems, my old self doth diminish. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I'm a chillona. You know what chillona means? It means a person that cries a lot. I was crying yesterday in the class. I'm crying today. Oh my god. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Richard says, I knew they were coming. I know. Very sensitive. We are children of the moon. We have a lot of water on us, in us, and we feel with a lot of intensity. Those who are born between June 21st and July 21st, we're very highly intuitive, um, and we are very highly sensitive. And most people think that we are all that because we are softies and that we have a very, like, you know, what is the sensitive heart, like fragile. But I love the person who said, it's fragile. Not fragile like something that is gonna break, but fragile like a bomb. You know, like a handler will care. But anyway, being very sensitive, it's a quality. And I used to think of it as a defect because the world tells you, that feeling your feelings it's a bad thing. And in a world that is so desensitized, that we are seeing in real time the horrors of the world, that we say never again and it's happening again, and we are so preoccupied because the Kardashians or whatever. Met Gala. Barbie didn't win the Oscar. So yeah, we're sensitive. Thank God. Thank God things from the world still touch her heart. Okay, I gotta go. Thank you all for watching. You are loved. You are loved as much. All right. Bye bye.